I found this strength challenge, max reps of 180 kg in 10 minutes. I'm going to try and work up and be able to do this. So today is going to be my first set of training to beat these men. At the moment I won't do it, but I'm going to train, and when I do it I'm going to give myself a treat. I'm going to allow myself to use my belt again when I do the challenge. All those men did it with a belt. I have to beat all of them without a belt before I'm allowed to use my belt, so this is my incentive. So I just started the challenge now. I'm doing every minute on the minute, 5 reps, that's how I start off, and I just see how I get on. Just to get a comparison, you should have a look at that video, the Strenght Wars one, the battle for the 180 kilo reps in 10 minutes. Looking at it now, it doesn't look too bad, and I was thinking, you know, I have a good chance, you know, doing really well in this, you know. But when you actually go and do it, it's a different story. The rest time is so short to actually get that many reps. It's almost like running. You're just out of breath all the time. You're trying to pull up this heavy weight. So you'll see how I get on now. Haven't, you know, cut anything out of this video, or you know, speed up in between the rest, because the rest periods are so short. I'm just looking at that clock on the wall. I started when the second hand reached the top, and every time it comes back around to the top, the second hand, I just go again. The fatigue builds up quickly here, so it's really a test of endurance, this is. So I really want to be able to beat all those boys and be able to have that achievement and be able to use my belt. So obviously the first strategy I'm trying here is every minute on the minute, 5 reps. That would actually put you ahead of the game to get 50, because on the 9th minute you would start your 10th set of 5. You could keep going at that rate. So if anyone has any suggestions on maybe how to do this more efficiently, let me know. There's a comment box below. Just anyone's tried this, just let me know. This is all just a test for me now, trying to work out what's the best way to do it. So I've completed 15 reps now in 2 minutes and 20 seconds, so you know, we're flying into it. Obviously it's early days yet, but I'm just sticking to that plan. Every minute on the minute, 5 reps, and just see how you get on. Seem to be flying up so far, considering my max reps is 15 in one set. This isn't a surprise, you know. I was expecting to be able to keep blasting out the 5s for a while, but really becomes a test of endurance. You'll see now how out of breath I become, you know, in a few sets. Yeah, still strong reps there. Still feels really heavy every time I lift it. You might have noticed now I started using these deadlift slippers. You can see them on my feet there. The deadlift slippers are great for you know, keeping you close to the ground, so you have less distance to pull the bar. They're flat, you know, you can feel the ground with your feet, so you know, you get more feedback from the ground, more stability. They have good grip. You know, it's the ideal thing to deadlift in. I'm gonna keep deadlifting in these now. I was being a bit lazy before, just using the shoes or whatever. But no, I'm gonna compete in these. So I'm gonna use these from now on. Might get a bit of extra weight over time by using these. Get used to them. We're on to this next set now. This workout, I think, was one of the hardest I've ever done. You'll see now what's to come. Doesn't look it here, but it was major suffering to keep going at this rate. So there, like at the halfway mark, you know, I'm there. I'm on track for the 50 in 10 minutes. I'm ahead of it. But obviously it doesn't work like that. To keep going, the body's just completely exhausted now. can see now how fast these minutes are passing, you know. I'm being very consistent, like I'm sticking to it no matter what. Absolutely blown here. Just, you know, don't want to do anything anymore. Just want to sit down. You can see me just breathing in between each rep now, just absolutely dying for oxygen. So what I said I'm gonna call it a day here. You know, I didn't expect to be able to beat them boys on the first day. I just turn up and just do that. You know, them boys work hard for that. So I'm gonna have to work hard for it as well. So I dropped down to 2 reps, and I just said, you know, see how you feel, and blast away. Just do the 10 minutes, and then add something in afterwards as well, so you'll see what's coming up. Don't make it easy for myself. Let me see what's coming. So look, that minute is gone there again now. I'm still dying. So watching these reps, it looks like, you know, I'm taking it handy. You know, that went up nicely now. 2 reps, there was no struggle. You know, locked out fine. That's true. But the endurance side of it, you know, I'm suffering so much. I'm filling up with sweat as well. The whole t-shirt is soaked at the end of this. It's just a different type of fatigue. You know, you barely just after putting the bar down, you need to go pick it up again. So there's a lot of work to be done here. I should definitely be able to do this in a few weeks. You know, this is a shock to the system now. But anyone who trains really hard like this and just keeps, you know, keep focused on it, you know, give yourself a challenge, you'll get there. And this isn't going to upset my overall plan of getting a 1 rep max in a competition in a couple of months. This is all going to build on that, you know. I don't really stick to one set thing. You know, every day I'm coming up with new ideas. And this is a great one now. I think it's, you know, it's a nice little challenge just to add into the training. And I'm still going to go up heavy and do the singles and stuff. But it's a great incentive for to keep you going hard and to keep the motivation up. You don't have to stick to this same regime every day. You think it's something you want to do, and it's, you know, this isn't going to do any harm to my strength, you know, just this will help it. Is it optimum? Who knows? But who cares? You just do what you want. You do what you want to do and see how it goes. Learn from experience. Lifting a heavy weight over and over again isn't really going to do much harm. You don't have to stick to all these, you know, specific types of training and different type of accessories. Just lift a heavy weight. Like, it's not that complicated. There's so many videos online about these deadlifts. It's far too complicated. Just the best way to learn is to do it. Like, obviously, get the basics. You can get the basics in 10 minutes. Just looking around on YouTube at some good lifters. They give some overviews of how to lift. You know, everyone's style is going to be different anyway. So just get the basics right. Don't completely round your back. You know, brace. Set up properly. Straight bar path. And from there then just keep them in the back of your mind when you're training. Do them right. And then just keep working. You'll learn more. The more you do, the more you learn. So that was it then. I called it a day here. I said, you know, that was the 9th minute, 35 reps. You know, it was quite a good achievement. You know, I could have pushed out a little bit more if, you know, if my life depended on it, like, you know. But this is all now in a lead up to actually doing this. challenge and making the 50 reps eventually. So I wanted to get more volume in to increase my endurance. So you can see the clock now in the background. You know, there hasn't, maybe 3 or 4 minutes has passed here now since I finished that. You know, in that video, you know, some of the boys didn't even do that many reps when they had the belts. They were lying on the ground. You know, it was a fucking disaster. Your body'd be in bits. Now, you know, I was in bits, but what did I do? I got up and I said, let's do 20 reps of 100. And oh, my back was screaming out. It was saying, just saying to me, sit down, you know, lie down. I didn't even want to stand up, like, you know. This is how I felt. My sweat was pouring off me. My back was in bits. This video, I think I multiplied the speed by 3 for these reps, so you can see how slow they actually were at the end here, because I slowed it down. Just absolutely dying. But this torture, this is what will get me that endurance, and it will teach me to keep going through that fatigue. Like, I mean, if you look at that clock, like, the total workout, I'm only been in the gym training this, you know, not including the warm-up, which was only a few minutes. You can see that it's only 20 minutes. Like, look at the amount I'm after doing in 20 minutes, and I'm still repping this thing out. Like, I could have easily called it a day and just went home, but no, I have this in my head now. I want to be able to beat those boys, so you have to put in the work. And this was so difficult. You know, it kind of opened my mind up to a new level of pain that I hadn't felt in a while. And I said, I haven't been training that hard. So you can see, look, I'm blown there for air. So it's made me reconsider how hard I've been training, and I don't think I've been training hard enough. I should be training like this every time. You know, I want to go to the next level now. You need to you get in a comfort zone. You get used to doing a bit of training, and you know, you have to train harder.